Hope you guys are safe, especially during this sort of market correction that we're experiencing right now. So just want to go over, my sentiment, what I would do, especially as a full-time trader, just to give you guys a perspective of how to make money, right, in this environment. So let's sort of dive in. As you guys know, from my last video, guys, right, I showed you guys this ETF called MAGS, M-A-G-S, right? So the MAGS basically tracks the Magnificent Seven. So Amazon, Meta, NVDA, Tesla, etc., etc. And I told you guys, right, over and over again, I told you guys just to wait a little bit because we are going to break down on these names. All right, so I'm very happy that a lot of you sort of followed, especially on my Discord. We saved a ton of money, and we have cash ready to load the boat when it's time, right? So we had this sort of break. You can see a vicious break on this cycle. So we're correcting this entire cycle from August back in 2024, right? So the first thing we need to do is figure out where a landing zone could occur, right? And typically, landing zones like to occur maybe at the 382 level here on the Fibonacci, right? So we are getting close to a potential bounce here. But in my opinion, this is sort of, it's very sort of shallow for a correction, right? It's very shallow for a correction. So there's two possible ways that we can see this, whether it's going to bounce from here and a dead cat bounce where we test this level again, we can't get through, and we actually come down even more towards the $46 mark for the MAGS, okay? So this is a really deep correction for, all the great stocks that we have, all the great companies, which is very healthy in my opinion, and it's a great buying opportunity. All right, now the next thing you guys can do is that you can wait, guys, and this is sort of what I recommend. Wait till sort of we get this bounce, right? And what the MAGS needs to do is we need to break above new highs and make a higher low like this, guys. All right, so we need to break above 55.73 on the MAG ETF. If that does not occur, guys, any bounce is a lower high, and we're going to go lower, okay? So again, you need to make sure you can just wait for the bounce, all right? Check to see if we can break the 55 or above. If so, wait for the lower high to get in, and then you guys can go in, all right? Until then, any bounce underneath 55 can be what you call a dead cat bounce, and we come all the way lower here, possibly to the $46 mark for the MAGS, okay? That's going to be a huge correction, right? So an additional, let's say, 10%, okay? So that's that could be up to 20% on other specific stocks here. So just be very careful, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys, heeded my advice.